maintain, and repair automation and control systems of main propulsion and auxiliary machinery. Fault diagnosis and rectification procedure of PLC and SCADA-based systems. In this media you will learn about PLC fault finding in any of the PLC controlled plant. The faults are likely to be more in the sensors, actuators, and wiring than compared with the PLC itself. Regarding the faults within the place, most of them are likely to be in the input or output channels or power supply rather than in the CPU. For example, consider a single output device failing to turn on even when the output LED is on. If the PLC output voltage is tested and found to be normal, there must be a fault in the wiring or the device. Troubleshooting diagnostic indicators. Adequate information can be obtained from LED status indicators about field devices, wiring, and I/O modules. There will be at least a single indicator in most of the input or output modules. Input modules normally have a power indicator, while output modules normally have a logic indicator. The power lit LED of the input module indicates that the input devices connected to the PLC are activated. The logic LED of the output module indicates that the output logic circuitry has received a command from the processor to turn on. As this power, or logic LED alone cannot be used to detect the malfunctions in the input, or output module respectively, an additional diagnostic indicator will be introduced by some PLC manufacturers. So, if both the LEDs are not on simultaneously, the malfunctioning in the corresponding input or output module can be detected. Troubleshooting CPU. The status of the PLC and the CPU can be found using the diagnostic indicators provided in the PLCs. The conditions given in such indicators include power OK, memory OK, and communications OK. Troubleshooting input and output terminals of place. The best way to diagnose the malfunctions in the input or output device is to isolate the problematic module, the field device, or the wiring. If there is a proper voltage level at the output terminal when the device is turned off, this is an indication of an error in the field wiring. There is a problem with the module if an output rung is activated while the LED indicator is turned off. The module connectors are to be checked for poor contact or misalignment when there is no malfunction found in the input or output module. Lastly, check the connector terminals and cold solder joints on module terminals for the presence of broken wires.